Going to talk about Goodnight, Mommy Child. So, and let me get the little kids' names, cause y'all know I be terrible when it come to names, child. Now it's a lot wrong with Nicole. I don't know what happened. I just ended that live and just started another one. I don't know what happened. Okay, so Goodnight, Mommy is a new movie, 2022 crime drama horror mystery thriller about twin brothers who arrive at their mother's house and begin to suspect that something is not right. It's a remake of a foreign movie, Goodnight, Mommy. And they pretty much come to their mother's house. She has had some type of surgery. Her face is bandaged. And they start to suspect that their mother is not their mother, right? Decent premise. But going into the movie, it's already not working for me because, okay, there are three actresses that I just absolutely positively do not like, and they kind of be ruining the movie for me. Now, I don't know these women. They could be sweet as pie, to be the greatest women in the world. I'm only speaking as like a viewer and them as actresses. I do not like Naomi Watts. Oh my God, I don't like Naomi Watts, child. I cannot stand Naomi Watts. And she is the star of this movie. So that's one little strike against it. Now, also, nothing really happens in the movie. And when I say nothing happens, look, I'm a certain type of movie goer. I need to see murder and mayhem and chaos. I need to see folks getting chopped up and dying. I'm sorry. I need to see some violence. That's just me. Now, if I do not have that, I need a really engaging character study. Like, I need something really engaging that's going to hold my attention, that's going to feel exciting, even though it ain't no murder and mayhem happening. Baby, that was not this. I was so bored. Okay, first of all, we got two little twins, right? We got Lucas, and I don't know how to pronounce this little boy name. Elias? Is that how you say his name? Oh, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Thank you, KFP. Spoiler alert. If you have not seen Goodnight, Mommy, and you care, because there is a twist, very obvious twist, but whatever. If you care, then, you know, you might not want to stick around for this. But this is spoilers. Now, child, right off the bat, Lucas is like, baby, that ain't our mama. Like, he just got like an attitude. And Elias draws her this picture. Now, she's acting kind of weird, okay? Let me tell you. First off, the twist is we got twin brothers, right? The twist, the generic twist is that Lucas is not real. I saw this coming a mile away. It was such a generic twist because fool me once, you can't fool me twice. They pulled this on me with Sixth Sense, so I can peep it. It wasn't even as cleverly done as Sixth Sense. This was so easy to spot. Baby, Lucas don't talk to nobody but his brother. Lucas don't talk to the mama, and the mama don't talk to Lucas. Lucas don't talk to the cops, and the cops don't talk to Lucas. Nobody talks to Lucas except Elias, his twin brother. So I immediately peeped that either A, he ain't got a twin and this is just his imaginary friend, or B, he got a twin and the twin dead. That's what I called at the very beginning. I was like, baby, this little boy ain't real. This little boy is not real because he don't interact with anybody else. That was so obvious. Now, they start suspecting that the mom is not the mom. And I don't see how this was the real mom because she was acting jacked up. Now, I guess it's supposed to be excused or explained because as we come to find out, Elias killed Lucas. And he's having these issues and the mom wants him to face reality. So I guess that's supposed to explain her behavior. Her behavior was out of control. So Elias don't think that's his mama. We have a certain scene where he barricades the room door. This lady freaking takes something, she bashed the door, she break it, she busts up in the room, she yank Eli's up, she slapped the little boy in his face, she take him to the bathtub because he yelling, "You ain't my mama." And she put him in the bathtub under, no, was it scalding water or was it cold water? I can't remember. But she kind of like water torturing the boy. "I'm your mother, say I'm your mother, say it, say it, say it." Hold on now, baby. Look, I don't know, whatever, but it all seemed crazy to me that a mama would be freaking water torturing your son, yelling, you like, "Say I'm your mama." Like, baby, how is that gonna solve anything? And if the boy is delusional, your water torture ain't how you cure that. Like, why don't you get the boy some help? But what I didn't think made sense was we get a scene. What the little boy who delusional ain't in this scene. Mom is by herself. The mama go up to the mirror in her bra and underwear with a robe on. It's two things that didn't make sense. She take the robe and she in the mirror doing this and just dancing and doing this. And then she just stops and walks away. Baby, who do that? I ain't never in my life stopped in the mirror, danced half naked, and then just went on about my day. And I don't know no other woman that ever did that either. It was so weird. Like, what was that? And her whole face is bandaged. I didn't get that. That was weird. And it was not the little boy delusion. He was not in there. He was hiding in the bathroom or something like that. And then we got another scene that ain't make sense. That had nothing to do with his delusion because he wasn't there. The mom goes to the room and she got like a cut on her foot. And she starts to peel at it and pull her skin away and rips off her entire flesh and becomes like this black latex looking, but it wasn't latex. It reminded me of the latex man from season 1 of American Horror Story. That's kind of how she was looking, like this little alien figure. Baby, what was that? What was the point of that? Because at the end of the movie, the mama is the mama and the little boy is delusional. But the little boy did not have a delusion when this was happening. So what was that? It ain't make no sense at all. So Lucas and Elos decide they gotta run away. And we get to this house. Elos is asleep. Wait, was he dreaming? Or was he having a hallucination? I think he was having a hallucination because this is when the cops came. So he see that same black latex monster at the little sliding glass window. But obviously it's not real. And these two cops show up. Now little boy got a busted lip because his mama did smack him in the face. And he trying to tell the cops that his mama not his mama. And the lady done did something to him. And he can't tell who it is because her face bandaged up. And these goddamn cops just take him home. And the thing that got me was the cops come by the next day. And again, we don't interact with Lucas. Oh, but it's such a twist that Lucas ain't here. They don't interact with Lucas in the slightest. Don't ask where your brother. Don't mention them at all. Because if two little boys done ran away from home and was hiding in a vacant house, and I'm a cop come back to check on them, I'm gonna be like, "Well, where your brother? How your brother? What's going on with your brother? Where your brother at?" But the lady gonna tell him, because he was acting weird. "You know, I got a daughter, and if she ever needed help, I sure, wish someone would help her." And I wanted to say, "Bitch, I tried to get your help yesterday. Like, what are you talking about? I told you that this lady ain't my mama and that something ain't right. And you see I got a busted up lip. But now she want to come back to me. If you need help, lady, I asked you for help last night. So why is you at my door talking about, oh, if I need help?" Nah. So then, fast forward. The Lucas and Elos got the mama tied up to the bed. And she pleading with the little boy saying, "I am your mother. Untie me, etc., etc." The little boy pulls out a picture of his mama and say, "See, look, your eyes green. My mama eyes green on this photo. Your eyes blue." Y'all, the little boy gotta at least be 10 years old. Okay, we gonna say he 10 years old. Baby, you don't know your mama eye color? You gotta look at a picture to know your mama eye color. The mama say, cause she's some kind of actress, I put in contacts for my headshot. Y'all, at 10 years old, if my mama was putting in contacts for her headshot, I don't need the headshot to know my mama. I know my mother's eye. That was so stupid to me. I don't have to look at a picture to know my mama eye color. And then if I got somebody tied up and I think they not my mama and they're telling me, oh, I wear contact. Baby, how does the person got to tell you this? So that's when he started kind of feeling like maybe this is mama. And she say, I keep the contacts in my purse. But Lucas is like, nah, she lying. She saying anything. Like, this ain't make no sense. I was watching this movie like, why the hell am I watching this? Oh, I know why. Because KFP told me to watch it. But it did not make any sense. I could see if you a little kid. Maybe I could buy that. But how this big behind child don't know his mama? Baby, how many times you gonna look your mama in her face? How you don't know your mama eye color? It just ain't make no sense at all. So he end up trying to go find the purse. And Lucas finds the purse first and tells him it ain't no contacts in it. Let's get out of here. For some rando reason, all of a sudden, baby, we don't trust Lucas. And he started feeling like something is weird because he want to see, you know, in the purse for himself. So him and Lucas calling a Uber to go to dad because this ain't the real mama. Fast forward, he make up an excuse to go in the house. I left my toothbrush. Baby, that ain't make no sense. Do we think something is going on? This lady ain't our mama. We feel like we in danger. Baby, F your toothbrush. You can go get a toothbrush anywhere. We need to get up in this Uber and get out of here. That ain't make no sense. But the boy ain't real. It's a figment of the boy's imagination. So I guess we can't really have logic in there because it ain't an actual boy that he telling this to. But that ain't make no sense that you run in the house for a goddamn toothbrush when we trying to run and get away from danger, child. So he go up in the house to go look for the contacts himself, and he sees the contacts in there. And Lucas is like, let me explain. Push the brother out the way. He lets the mama free. And she starts taking him to a barn. And it's trying to tell him, look. So fast forward, he was playing with a gun in the barn. And he shot and killed his brother. But he so badly don't want to face reality that he yelling at the mama, stop. And he pushes her. And she fall and die, child. And now his imaginary friend is his dead brother and his dead mama. And all I could think is, what the hell is these cops? Because they said they was going to come back later because he lied and said his mama was out shopping. And I'm just sitting here like, baby, where the cops at? When y'all supposed to come back? And when they do come back, they're going to see the mama dead. This movie for me, I was just bored. And it was just so, that twist ain't helped. The twist was so obvious and so easy and so generic. If you pay any attention to any clues in the movie, you could tell something. Like I said, I didn't know whether or not the boy was dead, but I knew he was not real because he did not interact with not one person. He didn't interact with nobody except Lucas. I mean, he was Lucas. He ain't interact with nobody except Elos. The cops don't talk to him, don't communicate with him, don't mention him. The mama don't talk. Nobody talks to him except his brother. That was so easy to call. You know what, KFP? How do you enjoy all those B-rate horrors where they have plot holes? Because, okay, the thing is, and I know sometimes my opinion may sound contradictory, because I could say one movie I don't like and be like, oh, it was predictable, but in another movie I could rave about that's predictable. Because it depends. I feel like it's a formula that for me makes a good movie. You could have a stereotypical, unoriginal, easy to see, predictable story, but how is the execution? Even though I know where we're going, is it fun along the way? Even though I knew where the twist was headed in Goodnight Mommy, I could have excused it if it was fun along the way. It was not fun along the way. I have no problem with predictable. I have no problem. It's a lot of movies that I can see certain stuff coming, like top movies. But it is an exciting, fun, well done execution. So it's more about the journey than the destination. I'll put it like that. So the destination might be predictable, but the journey is fun. Goodnight Mommy was just so boring and drab. And like I said, I just really don't like Naomi Watts. Oh God, she is just not entertaining or fun to watch on screen, in my humble opinion. The little boy was great. The twins were cute. The little black figure looked cool. But I was just really bored. I was so sick of, I am your mother, you're not my mother. I am your mother, you're not my mother. Smash the cell phone. You're not calling your father, you're not my mother. I couldn't. B-rate horrors are at least fun.